Sports Shots now catching up with Ampthill Town interim manager Ant Christophi. And first of all, congratulations on landing the job. Just fill us in on the events of the last week.
So obviously we lost Paul Blackman, who was manager here, who I've worked with for a few years now, and it's a big loss. I knew he wasn't, he wanted to go and just have a break and go and see his son play football and stuff as well. So we thank him for everything, and I've learnt so much off him. So we'll kind of wish him all the best and thank him for that. I had a phone call with Gaz, chairman, over the week, and he just said, look, I'm going to put all three of you in. The lads agreed, Martin and Lee, to put me in as kind of the head honcho, and then them two will back me up. And it was just too good of an opportunity to say no to, so we've took it on between the three of us, and hopefully just continue all the work that we put in with Paul over the last season and last season, this season, and then push on from there.
So just to confirm, you're the actual manager, and then Lee Hawkes and Martin Powell assistant managers or coaches?
Yeah, so they'll be supporting me, yep.
In terms of the squad, what happens now with players after Paul's departure?
Nothing changes for me. They're all quality bunch of lads, and they're all, like I said to them every game, and I think I said it to you last time, they're all good enough to play football here. So I don't want to lose anybody. They're good enough to do what we want to do this season. So yeah.
Have they all given you their commitment, the current playing squad?
I still need to speak to all of them. It's been a difficult game today, me being up in the stands and whatnot. So I haven't really had a chance to speak to them as much as I'd like to have done. But nobody said anything to me as of yet, and I'm hoping they're all committed, and I will be speaking to them individually and just confirming that.
On to tonight's game, MK Robins 3-1 home defeat. Give us your honest assessment on what you've witnessed tonight.
Yeah, I think first half we were controlling a little bit, and we could have had a few kind of more control of the game in the second half. Kind of first half we had a few chances. Second half, Ash had a good chance to score, equalise at 1-0 after going one down. It was just a case of once they scored, they kept going, and then we just succumbed to the pressure, and going 3 down was difficult, and we'd done well to get the character to keep going. We changed the shape a little bit, changed some personnel, got a goal. Jamie fed the ball through to Glenn, and he just nicked in front of the keeper and scored, which was good. Just ran out of time eventually. I just think we just give them more than what they deserve. They're a good side, I can't take that away from them. They've got some good players, but we just give them more than what we should have done.
A great save from Ross in the first half from the penalty.
For me, never a penalty. I'm not going to criticise too much because I've got enough going on, but I think if from where I was standing from behind, it did look like it was a kind of, he tripped himself up. Ross, superb, quality keeper, good save, so justice deserved there.
And then you come out for the second half, obviously 0-0 at half time. You were looking good you were keeping them at bay, but then 3 goals in 18 minutes, bang, and that's the end of the game.
Yeah.
There's no coming back from 3-0 down, is there? Against a side, they looked capable of scoring every time they went forward from there. Their heads were up, their tails were wagging, as they say, and they just looked in the mood for more goals.
Yeah, I mean, look, you never say never in football. We've been involved in so many crazy games, 3-0, 4-0 up, and when you lose it, or the other way around, you can turn it around. So I knew we could get a goal or even a second goal, we could have pushed on. It was just unfortunate we conceded 3 goals in such a short space of time. Our heads went down and theirs went up, like you said, and they were looking dangerous to score more.
Where do you go from here?
Back training ground tomorrow, and then hopefully we can address as a coaching staff and just keep going. As the game's done, and we'll talk about it, and we'll evaluate between the coaching staff and stuff as well. And we just go again. We're back here Saturday against Brimsdown in the league again, so just go and get as many points as we can.
It's a tough job, isn't it, being manager of Ampthill Town?
Oh yes, it's a difficult job, but like I said, it was too big of a chance for me at my age to just say no. I had to give it a chance and give myself a chance, and I've got good support here, so from Lee and Martin as well. So yeah, too good.
You're at home again on Saturday, a chance to try and get 3 points back on the board and get your managerial career back on track.
Yeah, totally. We played Brimsdown here in the league, in the cup, and we won 9-0, but it's going to be a totally different game. They're definitely going to be up for it this time. They might have a few new players in and stuff, so I'll just remind them that the 9-0 is gone and done with, and we just treat it like any other match, and we go again and go and try and get them 3 points back.
You mentioned you beat them 9-0 earlier in the season. How are you going to set up on Saturday? they're obviously going to want some vengeance for that defeat. How are you going to set up?
Yeah, they'll definitely be up for it. 100%, they'll be up for it.
Is it a dangerous game to be playing?
Yes and no, for many reasons. I don't want to touch into it too much. It will definitely be a dangerous game. It will be a definite physical game. I don't want to reveal too much because they might obviously watch this, and I don't want to tell them how we're going to set up. But we'll definitely look to score some goals. So,
no complacency from your lads, obviously.
No. You have to. I'll just remind them that that game is done, and we need to focus on this game. It's a different game, albeit it's against the same team, but it's a different game. 90 minutes, and they have to go and dig deep for it.
Well, Sports Shots wishes you all the very best in your new role, and we'll catch up with you again really soon.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.